All right, let's see if they can hear us. That's number one. If they can hear us, that's number two. Can you do a quick little test? I want to see if they can hear us. Okay, here we go. Now we're going live. All right, people, we're on our test here because we had a situation come up on my show here. And obviously, we're trying to make everything work behind the scenes feverishly, adding new equipment. And sometimes with new equipment comes new settings, especially when there's no manual for these things. You understand? Like there's no manual. Okay, so I hear an echo. That's number one. So I got to figure out where that echo's at. So let me try to figure out where that echo's at. Turn that off. Let me do a mono. Not got mono. Have you ever dated anybody that has mono, Jesse?
Negative. I have no idea what that is.
Yeah, you don't want it. You don't want it. I remember one person told me, I have mono. I'm like, what's that? And I looked it up and go, oh no! It's a kiss. They call it the kissing disease, but it's like a bad fatigue version of just something you don't want. So
Right.
don't get mono. But in sound, mono is just one sound, right? Not stereo sound, one sound,
Yes.
one audio. So I'm trying to figure out why it's duplicating the sound to a variety. Sounds like I'm talking into a can. Thank you, aka Buddy Dude. I know. Better audio. Okay. Well, I'm trying, people. I really am. I want your comments on here. Shout out to Fraser. Oh, look, it sounds like the audio. I think I fixed it without even knowing how I fixed it. How did I fix it? Oh, I did mono. I think I fixed the audio, Jesse. I talked about mono and then I made mono happen.
Yeah, I don't hear it on my phone.
That's even better. I wonder how that duplicate. I don't even know what I did. Hold on. So I'm using 3 programs. For those of you, and I get hit up all the time by people going, "How did you do that?" Right? I'm using 3 programs that I'm using Voicemeeter Banana. And what that does, hold on, let me turn down my voice on my audio here. Voicemeeter Banana reroutes your audio in such a way it's confusing. There's so many buttons on here. I'm not a sound dude. So that's number one. But you have to take the audio from another broadcasting software, which is called OBS, which is a free broadcasting software. If you've been wanting to do your own podcasting, I recommend doing that. I always recommend doing video versus just audio because so many people do just audio and then that's it. Which I say, why, when you have the ability to do video as well, and you could do so for cheaply close to nothing. I mean, if you have a computer that works and is pretty good, download OBS. It's called Open Broadcasting Software, and it's free. So why not? Let's see. Okay, so far it sounds good, right, guys? Let's see. Buddy, dude says I had mono once. Her sister name was Tawana. Oh God. Freddie tuning in over there. Great day. God bless. Thank you. Appreciate you. Edgar, good morning. Good morning, Edgar. Good to see you. Lisa says you sound great now. But let's see if they can hear you. All right, Jesse? Let me bring you up on camera. Hold on. Where is your camera? Oh, there you are. Okay.
Hidden
from out of sight. You keep talking now. Talk to us about something that you think is important for people to know when it comes to, I don't know.
I'll just talk to you about how I geeked over the weekend. So I have Hulu, and I watch it from time to time. Uh, so there's a cartoon that was in the late '90s, I think early 2000s. Uh, I never got a chance to fully watch it all, but it was the sequel to the Ghostbusters cartoon called Extreme Ghostbusters, and I thought it was enjoyable. I enjoyed the music, and it was just a fun sequel to the cartoon. and the Ghostbusters were all completely different. You have a Latino guy, you have a guy that's handicapped, some goth girl. So it's
When goth was a new thing, huh? Back in the
yeah,
90s? Because I think that was a new thing in the 90s, wasn't it? It kind of took over the punk look, right?
yeah, it did.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember dating a girl who went from all goth to no goth at all. Um, not that that's a bad thing, you know. It's a look. And you know what? I always appreciated the look. I never took on the look, but I kind of wanted to secretly. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I think it's more of a not more of a look, more of a lifestyle. Cause like anyone can dress up like that, but to do it every day,
That's true. That's true. Shout out to my cousin who took it on next level. But there you go. Let's see. Thank you guys. Let's see. So, Screamer says, "Yeah, sounds it looks great." Oh, we fixed it. I didn't even know what I did. I think I did the. I gotta take a picture of this. Hold on, because you know what? Sometimes these things start over, and then I'm like, "What did I do?" Hold on. I'm gonna take a picture of my screen. Here we go. I should do a tutorial on this. If you guys want a tutorial on this and you've been wanting to do your own podcast, let me know. I might do a tutorial. I could do a quick tutorial right now, but I don't know if I'm going to mess up my system. I could show you my setup, and then you guys could figure it out on your own. Does that make sense, Jesse? Should I do
yes,
that?
it does.
Or should I do that
Yeah,
in a future video?
you could do that as a future video. This way, it'll be straight dedicated to that.
I'm tempted to just show everybody something. Let me see if I could do it. I want to push the boundaries, you know? Let's
Yeah.
see. Let me see if I could do this. I don't know if I can. Share the screen. Because the cool thing that you could do on this is share your screen. It's pretty cool. And this is an informal version here. You know, I'm going to save it for another time because I might mess it up. And I'm probably going to delete this broadcast, by the way, just so you guys know, because I don't want it up there. People going, "What are you doing?" Oh, Maria says, "Show us." Rose, let's see. Maria's like, "Do it." Rosalie over there. Sounds great. Thank you, guys. We appreciate you. And we're pulling in comments from anywhere and everywhere. Periscope, YouTube. I don't know if anyone's watching on YouTube right now, to be honest. I have yet to. I got to build the YouTube channel. Which right now we're passing on Facebook 15,000. Thank you for the likes and comments and shares. Thank you, people. You're getting the word out. That's important. I have a goal by the end of the week. Do you know how many I hope to get, Jesse, on Facebook?
How many?
More than we have now. I don't know. Just what more than as of today. I don't know what that means exactly. Hey, Mexico's in the house. Hello. Greetings from Campeche, Mexico. Good to see you, Mario.
Sweet.
Good to see you. Don't stay a stranger, okay? Tune in if you can at the 8 o'clock hour. Okay, we're just doing a test for you guys. We're not really talking anything like really special. Okay, I'll show. Fine. I'll show you my screen. I'm still gonna delete this, so pay attention, people. All right. Here we go. This is kind of how I have it all set up. These are the steps I tell you to do. And here it is. Okay, so I'm gonna share the screen. Maybe I shouldn't share the screen that way. You know, I'm gonna share the screen. Whatever. If I mess it up, I mess it up. This isn't official, okay, people? All right, so here's the very confusing. Don't pay attention to this. This is what I'm streaming right now. So it's like a picture, okay? You can see Jesse down here on my Skype. He's on my Skype, and then he's here in the window, okay? So let me back it up a little for you guys. The number one you gotta have is this, Voicemeeter Banana. It's actually free. You can donate, and they have some cool tools, but it's confusing as hooey. Like, really confusing. Let me do a full screen on me so you can see just me there. Which makes sense for, like, if you want to do a tutorial and or a webinar or a software seminar, this is one of the ways to do it to make it look really cool, okay? Maybe you have a service or a business and or a tutorial, or maybe you're promoting something on a tutorial and you want people to sign up. You put that in the comments. But the reason I like OBS is I can run everything in OBS all by myself. I've got Jesse over here in what's called a preview pane. You can see him just kind of like, you know, wanting to go to sleep there because he's bored. See that? And that's usually him behind the scenes, by the way.
I do that once, and it's gonna haunt me forever.
It is, Jesse. It is. But see, he's in the preview pane which you guys can't see because I don't have it up there. Oh yeah, you can. If you see the desktop, you can see it all. I forget. So this is my usual control panel. Okay, so this is what I'm using by itself typically. But in order to make OBS work with StreamYard, because I want to get comments on the social media, I have to do re-engineering of the whole software to make it all work, which is confusing. And I need you guys to test to make sure that the audio's in and that it's working right, blah, blah, blah. I have a mic here, a studio mic, which I bought. I recommend this for you broadcasters out there. It's called Blue. Really good mic. It's a good investment. It runs. You could buy it on Amazon for I think 170, 180. I recommend it. It's got good voice quality feature. But so I use OBS. OBS is a free software. Some people use Wirecast. You could do the same thing. Wirecast is a little buggy in my opinion. OBS is a little more stable, and they always have updates. And it's done. They have a lot of cool plugins, and it's just easy. It's just super easy. I always tell people, you would be surprised what I could do with this software. Don't let the free portion of it like completely blow you off, because a lot of this stuff costs, right? But then I have StreamYard, and StreamYard here, as you can see, is technically this huge window, right? It works as you can see here as a tab. So it's an internet website. It runs off of your, how do I say it? It runs off of your Google Chrome. So it's internet based. It's web enabled. That's the correct term. It's web enabled. So you really don't need to download any special software. That's one of the best parts. Now, I do have Jesse, as you'll see. I don't want to show all my numbers. I don't want to show all my numbers. But I have him on Skype. I could show this window, I think. There it is. Okay. Without showing people's telephone numbers. But so this is my window. He's getting something from me. And then we have here's my settings. Okay. You do have to download Skype for broadcasters. It's a different type of Skype, by the way. That allows you to import into OBS via what's called an NDI. Okay, see this here. NDI is I forget what NDI. What does NDI stand for, Jesse? It's a new type of NDI streaming is what it's called. NDI stands for no, don't do it. No, I'm just kidding. Network device
interface.
Thank you, Jesse. Thank you. Network device interface. And that allows you to connect to other things and import it into either Wirecast or OBS and get the picture from a different source. But you have to, so I have like multiple little levels happening all at the same time. Okay. I think this needs its own tutorial. I really do. So I have him on Skype, and I like Skype because he and I, all my audio to him, he runs the board over there. Jesse, tell us about all the things that you do over there when you're going to the board.
Oh, my board, I have a few things attached to it. I have like 3 computers and 4 satellite feeds. So it can be a little bit confusing at first if you're not used to it. So it's a bit it's a bit unnerving. I've seen bigger boards, and if you don't know anything about it, it's overwhelming.
Yeah, it is. It is. Big shout out to Corey over there, Corey Rubio, tuning in from, I believe, Reno.
Sweet.
Over there. Yeah. I gotta visit Reno. I've never visited Reno. I gotta take like a cross country trip or just a vacation. I need a vacation somewhere. Rosalie says, I need a mic, a good mic. The one I want is 600.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, what kind of mic is that? Look, if you sing, even the Blue is good. What you need is a cool software which can change the audio into anything. And there's some really good ones out there, by the way, that voice enhance or take the treble down or bring your voice volume up. I don't use that. I think I could do that with Voicemeeter. Let me see here. I think it has options to do that, but it's so confusing to me. I don't even know. In fact, I need to take pictures of this. Hold on. Hold on. Let me, because I'm gonna lose it. I know it. Hold on. I don't even know what my settings are. Sometimes it resets my settings. I don't know why. Let me do that one. Boop. And then let me do this one. Boop. Because this works. So, yay. And you hear me good, right, Jesse? So that means.
Yeah, I hear you good.
Okay, so that's good. So I'm happy about that. But there you go. I know I'm a nerd. Screamer says you're such a nerd. Nerds rule, man. Nerds rule. Is it Bluetooth? Maria. No, I don't like Bluetooth, and I'll tell you why. Bluetooth, I could say sucks, right? We're not being on the air.
No, you can say it.
It sucks. Bluetooth, if you've ever heard somebody on Bluetooth, it's choppy. It's never 100% crystal clear. As much as I hate wires are always the more preferred stable version. Now, if you're doing it for yourself and you're not really putting a lot of professionalism into it, get it Bluetooth. I don't like people with headphones that are Bluetooth because they sound far away. I like the type of mic that's closer to them, so I always ask our guests, get something that, even if it looks bad on camera, get at least that, right? I could go next level and have an earpiece in, and I might invest in that in a bit, but I'm just trying to get this stuff to work. So, but if you could do it like this, I mean, come on, you can make anything look great, right?
Mm-hmm.
So let's see, California Penelope's tuning in with the Rose. So there you go. That's pretty much it. I just wanted to test that to see if we could do it for tomorrow and beyond. Oh, Maria's saying, for my church is why I asked. Thank you for your advice. Yeah, I did help out a church in the city of Victorville, actually, get their system up to speed. So now they're broadcasting full speed. The audio portion, though, I really do recommend against Bluetooth for that. It's good for phones and it's good for some other devices, but it's still not 100%. Which, if you're trying to do a broadcast, I wouldn't recommend just Bluetooth. Unless somehow they have a way to increase the fidelity of it. I feel I have yet to see a really good Bluetooth item. I mean, there's speakers that are Bluetooth. I get that, but as a mic, I've never seen a mic be that 100% consistent. Plus, if it's Bluetooth, that means it needs batteries, and I never want to be stuck on a broadcast. Now, there are good mics, which if I were to recommend anything battery operate, I would not operate. I personally am. I'm going to hold that because I may not know about a particular mic that is Bluetooth enabled that works really good. So I'm gonna wait on that. But my computer isn't Bluetooth anyway, so I can't do it. If I have a phone though, I guess I could do that, right? You could have a Bluetooth mic and then have a phone connected like that. But again, I want really good fidelity sound, and that's what I get here with Blue. Okay, this isn't. And I have it set up. Some people do. I'll show you one thing that people do that I can't stand, because they think that if you talk like this, you talk through the top. You don't talk through the top. You talk through the side. You see the difference of how my audio comes out? This is how people set it up, and they talk like this. It doesn't listen to you from the top. See that? It doesn't listen to you from the top. That's where people think they're talking in. It listens to you from the side. So see how it's much more clear like that? So that's a huge tip if you get this mic. And you have 4 different settings on this mic, by the way, which is why I always recommend it. The other settings allow for somebody to be on the opposite side and for them or you to hear them. But since I'm only talking specifically into it, I select the one channel, so I'm speaking directly into it. Does that make sense? And it's great against popping. You don't hear any popping noise on that. Some put a additional screen on it, but you really don't need that with this mic. It's really pretty self-contained. I mean, you could do it as an additional. It looks cool, but there you go. All right, people. I've run out of things to say. Unless Jesse, you got something you want to share with a particular film you want us to watch?
Not particularly. Although, if you subscribe to HBO, you should really be watching Lovecraft Country.
Oh, really?
Yes, that is a really interesting show.
Lovecraft Country. I'm gonna have to check that out.
And I don't know what's scarier, not monsters, but like the horror elements or the straight racism from the white people in that show, because it's scary. I can't even imagine
Our
that
country's
time period.
scary, man.
Yeah.
I mean, okay, I'm not gonna get political. Let me create a conversation that's not political. Um, I need to watch that. There you go.
Yeah, you do.
Maria says it's a great one, Jesse.
It is.
I guess Maria's seen it. Is it Maria or Maria? I think it's Maria, right? Oh, Lance says don't go see New Mutants. No, Lance,
No.
really? Oh, why not? Is it that
I wanted
bad?
to watch it.
Is it that bad? Lance is like, yeah, it's terrible.
Well, I tell you what, it can't be any worse than Dark Phoenix.
Dark Phoenix.
If it's worse than Dark Phoenix,
you know
if it what?
that's a good question. Is it worse than Dark Phoenix? Because Dark Phoenix was such a letdown.
It was a letdown.
Oh, okay. So Maria is correct. Okay, Yankopoulos. Yankopoulos. Wait, couple? Huh? Say it again.
Yankopoulos?
Okay, who got it right? Yankopoulos. Darn it! I'm thinking too hard about it. Say it again, Jesse.
Yankopoulos.
I think
don't know.
I think we're both complicating it. I want to stick with Maria. Yankopoulos. Did I get it right on that one? Darn it! It's the worst Marvel movie. Oh no!
Wow, that's taking some liberty, especially from Wolverine Origins or stuff like that.
Darn it! Really? Worst Marvel movie? I think before you said that, I think the worst Marvel movie ever was the Daredevil with Ben Affleck. I didn't like that.
Really? Have you seen the director's cut? It made it a little bit more palatable.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just a little bit.
I'll reserve judgment. Which is sad. I think they just wanted a cash grab. They just wanted to do like a cash grab with that, right, Jesse? I think that's what they wanted to do.
Yeah. Yankopoulos. Oh, see, I was right. Yankopoulos.
Yeah, you were. Oh, thank you, Maria. Yankopoulos. Oh, I got it now. Thank you for the phonetic way. Phonetics really do help out. Let's see. Hashtag Dream Bust. Exactly. You know what though? Thank you. You know what? I want to say. I'm going to bring Lance back up here. Wait, which one? Here it is. That saves us all a lot of money, Lance. Now I don't even want to see that.
I was gonna go to the drive-in, but not anymore.
I was going to spend a lot. You know what? I will say there is a movie I saw which I thought was given a lot of bad ratings, which for the price of it. Do you remember with Suicide Squad? I actually enjoyed it but I only paid like $3.99 because it was a rental. But I wouldn't have paid full price for that.
No, I'm actually glad I did not pay full price. That was.
It was better than the worst Marvel movie, in my opinion. No?
It had its moments, but they should not have chosen that villain, and it was just it was more a Harley Quinn, Deadshot movie, but yeah.
Well, you know what? But can you blame the directors for that actress? She is amazing as Harley Quinn. She embodied. Look, there are some actors that have their own take, right, on a particular character.
Yeah.
Personally, I didn't care for Will Smith as his character, in my opinion. I felt he tried too hard.
Yeah.
It wasn't him. But boy, Harley Quinn, come on. Which is why every girl was like, I want to, dress up like Harley Quinn, right? She really made, which I think they made a secondary, right? That one's already, is it done shooting or?
I don't know, but with the director, I have higher hopes than the last one. So.
Yeah, I will say that the director, meh. Maria says all men like Harley Quinn. I just like well, yeah, I guess you're right. I'm not gonna what? I'm not gonna hide. Okay, you know what? A lot of women do too because they dressed up like Harley Quinn. All right, it is what it is. Rosalie says actually wearing my Marvel sweatshirt right now. Okay, you're freaking awesome. We want a picture of that with your Marvel shirt, right,
Mhm.
Jesse? I
Yeah,
think everybody wants to see that.
gotta
You know what?
represent.
We love it when we see the ladies out there be all like Nerdville too, right? It's a thing.
It is.
Is it nerd or geek to geek out? Which is proper?
Ooh, good. I don't know. I don't even know what the difference. I just use nerd out.
I remember being called nerd when it wasn't cool, so I always took offense. So I still take offense to the nerd thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now it's all of a sudden cool to be the nerd, but whatever. Times change. I'll try to change with them. I love HQ's crazy. Oh, Harley Quinn's. Wait, is that what that
Yeah.
stands for? I think so. Okay. See, Lance agrees. I did like Harley Quinn. But look, she just really did that. Okay, so there it is. Yeah, we need nerds rule. Geek out. There you go. That's the way to say it. If there's another movie I could recommend, it is. I'll be honest. I haven't been watching Netflix lately. I don't know what's streaming right now. I've been so busy with work and such. This is probably the most I've been talking about movies. So I really don't know what to see.
Yeah, that's true. I've just been watching the new shows that have been popping up, like Utopia.
Oh,
That's an interesting show.
which one's Utopia?
Utopia is about a comic book that has like hidden meanings and has to do about a deadly virus, which now that I'm thinking about it, it's probably not the best to watch at this current moment. But
It's very current. What?
it is interesting.
Utopia, huh?
And you know what? I like me some John Cusack. He's a cool guy to me.
Oh, he's in that? Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Utopia. Amazon original. All right. I'll check that out. If you're just joining us, this was a test gone bad. Oh, Umbrella Academy. Okay. Can we.
I still haven't seen that.
Rosalie, thank you for bringing that up. The Umbrella Academy, I have to say, the very first season, I watched all the way through. It took me a while to get into it. I'm not going to lie. But by the end of it, I was like, okay, that's different. Very mature, people. It is not for the kids in your family. It really isn't. But I started the second season and I got through, I think, the first episode and I stopped there because I was a little like on the fence of, do I want to watch more of this? But you know what? If it's good, Rosalie, then tell me it is and I might watch it again. Maybe sometime this weekend if I have any time left. Let's see. Ratchet is really good, according to Lance. By the way, what's Ratchet? What's Ratchet? Ratchet sounds ratchet. What? I'll be here all week, folks. Let's see. Remember Ratchet and Clank? Remember that? That was a fun Ratchet. What movie is that? Speaking of movies, La Femme Film Festival is gonna be out this Sunday. We're gonna do a big broadcast. It's gonna be a huge thing, and a lot of films gonna be premiering. I'll post a couple of my top picks based on the movie trailers. I haven't seen any of them yet. Maybe I should ask to see a couple. No, I don't have any time. What am I talking about? This is the only time I have. Okay, so Rosalie says, yes, finish it, by the way. She's talking about Umbrella Academy. Okay, all right.
I guess I gotta see it then.
You gotta start with, yeah, you know what? I think, Jesse, you will appreciate season 1 for sure. You gotta get past the fact that it's very different, but it's very, let's see. Yeah, Rosalie says, I saw all of season 2 in 2 days. It was so good.
Whoa.
Wow,
okay.
Rosalie. That's heavy hitting. Okay, I got a question for you, Rosalie. Here we go. You ready? I was like, here before I take advice from people, I like to ask what other movies they feel were really good and or really bad to see if we kind of are on the same page. You ever get advice from people that you're like consistently you don't care for the movies that they recommend, Jesse?
Sometimes I've had one person do that, but when I used to work at a video store, but I'm pretty good. I see a wide variety of movies.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
Okay. Hashtag binge watch. I say this because I've had people which consistently recommend really bad stuff, and I can't blame them. That's what they like. But I just understand we have two different tastes. You know that? So I always go the opposite of what they say. I had one co-host would always ask me what I thought about a particular dress, and consistently I found out she'd always pick the opposite of what I'd recommend. So once I got smart about that, I'd recommend the one I didn't like, and then she'd wear the one I like. So you gotta get into the heads of other people to do the right thing. I think we all do that, right? Okay, so my question to you, Rosalie, is this: what are your top 3 films of all time? Top 3 films of all time. Hey, Derek, good to see you. Big shout out to Derek over there. Which, by the way, Derek has the podcast, which I was on his show, which is a really good show, by the way. You got to go check it out. Post a link there, Derek, if you want, to your show. And it's because of him I actually took it serious to look up StreamYard. Because I saw how he did his show, and I was like, I'm liking this setup. So I just thought I could do it next level and like combine OBS, Skype, and all 3 together because it has its limitations, and I like to push the envelope. But big shout out to him. He always has great guests. That guy is a interviewing fiend. We went a full hour 45 minutes. Again, his broadcast you could see online on his which oddly enough is called the Suck It podcast. Suck It. So he has all types of guests on his show. Big shout out to him over there. And a big thank you. Otherwise, I would not have gotten turned on to StreamYard. I've seen other people use it, but it wasn't until I was on his show I says, you know what? I'm kind of liking this setup.
That's cool.
Yeah, right. Let's see. Lance says it's the nurse from One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, but really bloody.
Oh.
There's his link. I don't think you could click on the video to do the link, but if you can, if you see it on Facebook there, go click on the link and add him. He's on YouTube as well. Oh, Rosalie. Okay, here's the question, Rosalie. She's like, I didn't hear it. I got a call. Wait, you're at work? Oh, we love you already. Thank you for just watching us at work. What are the top 3 films, or anybody? We won't need to just talk about to Rosalie. Because I got a little bit more time here with Jesse. Then he's got to go on to another broadcast. Really quick.
I got about 5 minutes.
Okay, cool. What's everybody's top 3 movies of all time? Your top 3, everybody.
Ooh, that's a tough choice.
Thank you, Screamer.
I've seen so many movies. It's not even funny.
Well, we did the top 5 of your horror films, but
those are ones that I think people should watch because they're interesting.
Top 3 entertaining films, whether they be action and or comedy.
Good question.
I'm
trying to think of a movie that I always go back to and I watch over and over again.
You have good sayings from other ones that you quote. I think it's funny, like South Park.
Okay. There's one. This is actually one of my favorite comedy movies. It's not as well known as others, but honestly, it's kind of our future if we don't be careful. And it's called Idiocracy.
Huh.
It's about
I agree. We have some idiocracy people.
It's about an army guy that was doing like some experimental testing and for like cryogenic freezing. But apparently they forgot about him and he wakes up like 500 years later.
Oh my God, that's funny. All right. I think I've seen the trailer to that. Here's some comments coming in right now. There's Derek. Avengers, Endgame, Pulp Fiction, Dogma. Ooh, that's a good list.
Someone actually put Dogma. Wow.
That's a good list.
Dogma's a good movie.
I gotta look that up. I know it's 1999 film, right?
Dogma?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, Dogma. I remember that. That's right. That was with the two Kevin Smith. Yeah, Ben Affleck, Matt Damon. I remember watching that in the theaters.
And it was funny because I think they were protesting that movie, and
They
Kevin Smith just happened to be walking by, and he's like, "Yeah, this movie's horrible. You shouldn't watch it." And they're like, "Aren't you the director or something like that?" No, I just look like that guy.
That's funny. Let's see. Penelope says somewhere in time, fugitive and military. I don't know the movie that's military, but I think you mean military movies, or maybe there is a military film called Military. I think. Cannot hear us. What? Everybody's hearing us, right? Turn
I
up your
hope so.
volume. Refresh it.
Ooh,
Uh,
Coming to America. I can't wait for the sequel.
oh
I'm not
look.
gonna lie.
Oh, Coming to America. Oh yeah. Are you? I like it in my movie queue. Maria, I guess agreed with that with Derek. So there you go. There you go. Forever friends. Lance says Hellraiser, Rundown, Coming to America. Those are good.
Hellraiser.
I'm trying to think of
That was
Hellraiser. Which one's that?
that was a
one?
gory movie. It was real bloody. I don't think it's your type
Oh,
of movie.
Hellraiser. I met the writer of that actually. I was in his house. Yep.
Ooh,
Yeah, Clive
interesting.
Barker.
Clive Barker, yeah.
Yep, I was in his place. Saw the actual box, actually, the real box, hidden away.
Awesome.
His book collection is huge, huge, and that's all I'm going to say about that. All right, let's see. We've got. Here's Rosalie says, "Okay, I'm back from work. She's still working. Don't you love that? I love pushing the envelope there at work. Don't let them know you're tuning in. Titanic. What's Titanic OMG?
Oh my God, The Godfather.
Oh, OMG, The Godfather. Lord of the Rings. I like that. That's a very diverse situation there. Let's see. Penelope says Love Affair. The old one or the new one? There's two. Let's see. L is tuning in from St. Louis, Missouri. Thank you, L, for tuning in. All right, guys. Well, look, Jesse's got to go. I got to go. It looks like our show's going to be, if I can remember all the settings and make it work for tomorrow, we'll have this for tomorrow's show, okay? Let's see. Mario's saying The Invention of Lying, The Ugly Truth, and The Godfather. Awesome. I don't know The Invention of Lying. What's
The Ugly Truth. Why does that movie sound familiar? Wait, is that the one with Gerard Butler?
Oh, The Invention of Lying with with Ricky Gervais. I haven't seen that one. And what was the other one?
The Ugly Truth. I think that's with Gerard Butler.
Oh, with what's her name? Heigl, Katherine Heigl.
Yes, I remember. I actually liked that movie. I thought it was funny. Rom-com.
Yeah, I liked his character in that.
I like Gerard Butler in general. He's a cool guy.
Yeah, he is. Rocky was cheesy, but still a classic. What? Rosalie, Rocky's not cheesy.
No comment.
What part of, Rosalie, you lost me at that comment. Seriously, Rosalie. Seriously. Come on. Like, I want to do the dun 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 dun. Come on. Can we play the audio from that? I know Facebook's gonna ban us if we play it. We can't. I hate that about Facebook. They ban you on any music that you do that's really good. Seriously. You gotta do copyright stuff. The V Live scene. I don't even know what that means. Go back to work, Rosalie. You lost me at the Rocky. You really did. I'll forgive you later, but
Wow.
she says the love scene. Okay, she's like, let me be specific, people. The love scene.
Oh, okay.
Okay. All right. You redeemed yourself on that. I didn't see all the Rockies. I didn't see the latest. Oh, you know what's a good one, by the way, that I recommend? Creed. Go check out
movie.
Creed. Good film. The second one I haven't seen, but the first one, no, or was it the first one I saw? No, I saw two. I saw both actually.
I haven't seen the second one. First
Yeah.
one was good.
Yeah, the first one was really good. I really liked it. That man, shoot, writer, actor, director, come on.
Does it all?
Does it all. All right, people. Well, that's it. That's brought us to the end of our test. We appreciate each and every one of you. Make it a great day, whatever you do. Thanks for letting us test on you. We'll see you tomorrow. Same place, same channel. Bye-bye, everyone.
Bye. I'll see you later.